Is this thing on? Let's see where we're at. Who's here? Chime in. Sound off. Do the things. Kyle is here. Captain, looking good. Hair is looking fresh. Yeah, I just got a haircut today. Thank you. Defiant. Oh, Patrick is here. Shabba dabba ding dong. One man standing says, ahoy. Ahoy there, matey. Come on, Lola. Took you long enough. Come on in. Lay down. Just gonna close the door. Hold on. I was just waiting for the rest of the squad to get here. All the pugs. John Walker. Haven't seen you in a while. Hola, Captain Foley. Or Foley. Hola, Captain Foley. Ha ha ha. I hate that. 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 But that's okay. I still love you, John. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm just doing something here. You hear that, little piggy? It's actually a little sheep toy that Precious is playing with. All right. Peter Lukaku, looking great, Cap. Hello, crew. Hope everyone is doing well. Same, right back at you. Hit the like button, everybody. We have 12 people watching and 4 likes. What the actual hell, man? And it looks like I need to cover your ears if you're a headphone user because it's going to be loud. There. That's better. All right. Defiant says, I got in the mail 2 used books last week or so, To Kill a Mockingbird and Where Crawdads Sling or Sing. Nice. Yes, I know it's wrong. It's been a few. I had to. Did you really, though? Did you really? Eric Martin, geez, that was loud. I told everybody, I warned you. Just 1 second. I just need to respond to a message. I would love to respond to a message. Oh, no, stop. What are you doing? There we go. All right. All right. All right. Your comparison Tommy video makes me want even more. Can't wait to watch it again. Yeah, I know. You saw it early for some reason because I put it in a playlist. That's why. Yeah, that's coming out tomorrow. That'll be out tomorrow morning officially at 8 a.m. So if you guys want to watch the comparison video between the Tommy and my Polar Lights, it'll be out tomorrow. I've also been working on something else, kind of exciting, something I want to do for years and finally decided just today to do it, which you'll be seeing on the Captain Foley personal channel soon. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Fleet Paw throws in $2. Never fear, Fleet Paw is here. And Eric Martin says, I came in just after the warning. Let's see. Urs says, loud, I hear nothing, while the usual grumblings of the captain. Chuck A says, nice haircut. Thank you. Got my haircut today. Terrence Childs, hello, Captain Foley from the great state of Maryland. How are you doing today? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing, Terrence? Defiance says, been addicted to tomato sweet basil bisques lately. What's been your food addiction? My food addiction is always pasta. I love lasagna. I love like chicken Alfredo. I just love pasta. I prefer the cream sauces to like the bolognese or whatever, but no, I just love pasta. That's my food addiction. Dave and Laura, hello, Captain and crew. Hello, Dave. How's it going? I'm glad more people are here now. 23 of you here. That's awesome. Hit the like button if you haven't, because I only have 14 likes. What's up with that? But yes, guys, tune in tomorrow to the Captain Foley personal channel, because I'll be doing my review of, or my comparison of the Tomy compared to my Polar Lights 350. It's one that's a great video, I think, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So, yeah, watch it if you can. Eric Martin, I always feel better when Fleet Paw is in the chat. Do you really? I don't know if that's true, Eric. I think you're full of shit. One Man Standing. I was watching a playlist all about Neelix's cooking. That was a fun little sub-story he had. Yes. Kyle Swinderman. LOL. So I've seen 2 videos early also. How dare you get coffee on the USS Enterprise for Shinka? I didn't do that. And if I did, I don't remember doing it. I don't know. Like, you don't notice it when you look at the model. Really? You don't notice it when you look at the model, but when you zoom in close, it's like, good God, what the fuck is that? So yeah, you guys will see all the little imperfections and shittiness of my model tomorrow. So, Terrence Childs, you should watch Venom Geek Media 98 take on the Dominion War. You will love it. Yes, I've heard this. The captain got his ears lowered. Huh, who knew? Didn't notice till now. Yeah, got my ears lowered, got my lid scraped, whatever you want to say. Eric Martin, I've got a craving for jambalaya for some reason. I don't know if I've ever tried real jambalaya. Look, I'm shaking up a bottle of alcohol. This is Wayne Gretzky Distillery number 99. It is a salted caramel Canadian cream liqueur, 100% fresh Ontario cream, 17% alcohol. Not a hockey fan, but Mr. Eric Martin was kind enough to drop this off at my side door the other day. So I'm going to try it. I haven't cracked into it yet. I'm going to try a shot now, and hopefully people will super chat for me to have more shots. Oh, that smells good. Yes. That's a winner chicken dinner. Oh, salted caramel. That's good. That'll be great in coffee. But Eric, look, Skynet. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, cheers. Thank you, Eric, for the alcohol. That's good. Oh my God. Oh, that's good. Only problem is now that I've opened it, I gotta refrigerate it. Terrence Child says you should try Italian wedding soup. That stuff is delicious. I love Italian wedding soup. Absolutely love it. One Man Standing. Hey Cap, did you see that Wolf 359 massacre video? That was some impressive CGI, and I love the depictions of ship movements and the weapons. Yes, I did see that. It was awesome. Says coffee on the Enterprise. That wasn't coffee. That was space turbulence that shook her up. But I think she looks great anyways. I take it also saw the video before it's supposed to be seen. I gotta stop putting them in playlists. That's what did it. Caven Maven, Pittsburgh Go Pens hockey fan, drinking gin and tonic. For your information, Star Trek Online's Q's Winter Wonderland is live. Oh, nice. Nice. I'll have to get on there. I haven't played STO in a long time. I just realized my camera's a little bit crooked. Nobody cares. Okay. Chuck A says, I got to talk to J.G. Hertzler, Denise Crosby, and Todd Stashwick to get autograph photos at Denver Galacticon last week. That's awesome. They're all great people. I've met two of the three. I have not yet met Mr. Todd Stashwick, but I would love to. I think we'll get along swimmingly. But I did a panel with Denise Crosby, got to hang out with her backstage. It was amazing. And J.J. Hertzler I've seen many times over the years. And yeah, he's good peeps. Professor Brainy Specs, Captain is drunk already. I'm not, but thanks for your support. Terrence Childs, this is not a Junkyards episode. Please, let's not turn it one. Junkyard, you want to see my junk? You don't want to see my junk, okay. Eric Martin, got to keep him sauced up, folks. Maybe a nip slip in our future. Speaking of, I would love a slippery nipple. Anyway, one man standing. Don't you mean drunkards? I think he did mean drunkards, yes. John Walker, $5. Have you guys talked about it, the Twisted Metal series yet? Just binged it yesterday. It was fun. I haven't watched it yet. A friend of mine told me I need to check it out. I have not yet done so. Currently, Sylvia and I are watching The Expanse. We're like halfway through season 1 right now. I've already seen it all. She has not. So it's kind of fun watching it with her, having her experience it for the first time. So Chuck A says Todd Stashwick is so awesome to talk to. Great guy. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Caven Maven, I really appreciate the model vids. You are knocking it out of the park. If you could create a model that isn't out there, what would it be? So a model you can't get. I mean, you can get anything these days with 3D printed. But a model I would really want to build, I don't know. For some reason, the Orville keeps popping into my head. I don't think there's an actual kit of that yet. But I don't know. I'm kind of not, haven't been in the model making mood for a while, so. Defiant says, Cap, is it just me or is the PS5 controller kind of heavy? LOL. I just got my PS5 a few days ago and wow. I never noticed that it was heavy. I think it might be heavier than the PS4's, but I wouldn't say it's heavy. Keep your shirt on, Eric. I got nightmares from the last live. Squadra Course, hi all. Broke today, broke till payday, but can I hang out anyway? Absolutely. You definitely don't have to super chat. I appreciate everyone who does. It all helps out and contributes to the channel, and I appreciate it, but you don't have to. It's not a requirement. Fleet Paw, seeing his junk is a good way to get demonetized. Yeah. And Fleet Paw shared the Denise Crosby panel from London Comic Con. That was awesome. Stern Vinyl, JG is a super nice guy. I love to listen to him randomly when he randomly does Shakespeare. Yeah. Caven Maven, what was the moment you knew Sherlock Holmes was one of the best fictional characters of all time? I don't know. I was young. I was very young when I got into Sherlock Holmes. And I amassed quite a knowledge of Sherlock Holmes. Like I would have called myself a Sherlockian scholar because I knew so much. I haven't brushed up on it in so long that I'm very rusty on it. And I feel bad. Every now and then I'll get in the mood to watch something Sherlock, and I'll go off on a Sherlock's binge, you know. But other than that, I haven't really done much with Sherlock Holmes lately, and I need to. I need to get back into it. So I don't know. I was probably 14 when I got into Sherlock Holmes. Peter Lukaku, $10. Thank you, Peter. Picked up the MetaQuest 3. Pretty cool, but no bridge crew option and limited software so far. The mixed reality is really good. It's pretty cool sniping intruders in the home, worth checking out. Yeah, I think my son's getting one of those. So, John Walker, I still have to apologize to Fleet Paul one last time. When the cap says it's not required, it means yet. That's not what it means. That's not what it means. Hit the like button, guys. 33 of you here now, and only 22 likes. Get on it. Defiant says, I heard Sherlock Holmes. Who said Sherlock Holmes? Nobody. David Maven, me. Oh, okay. Eric Martin, $20. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I've spoken. Dun dun dun. You can probably hear that nice pour. Oh, we got some on the desk. Getting it on the desk is unacceptable behavior from the captain. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, he probably wants the dun 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 dun. Eric, that shit is good. Oh, drink that like a milkshake. It's so good. Classic for real, $5. Last time I went to Denver StarCon was just over 11 years ago. My friend came back from Afghanistan, and Frakes gave him a personal one-on-one meet and greet. That is awesome. Cave and Maven says, I love Sherlock Holmes. We need to do a read group. LOL. Ozzy, today's a good day for Klingon blood wine, pineapple pizza with Canadian bacon. With Canada bacon. I hate pineapple on pizza, and Canadian bacon is... We actually eat real bacon. Canadian bacon is just ham. So, classic for real. P.S. I wish they would move Denver StarCon back to March or April. Yeah. Cave and Maven, we need to do a read group. Oh, for Sherlock Holmes. Yes. Gorgeous course. Maybe we'll get an episode of Lower Decks where they find a planet populated, oh my God, by Sherlockians. Anything Sherlock, I'm on board with. Sherlock Holmes or die. One Man Standing. I found a very excellent audiobook of The Hound of the Baskervilles. I've got a few. I've got quite a few of the audio dramas on cassette. That's how old they are. Some good collections. Fleetpaw, why do you have to apologize to me, John Walker? Tell Fleetpaw why you have to apologize. Even the bottle makes that da-da-da sound. On second thought, it's more like a blub 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 sound. Ozzy says, live long live the pugs and Dot. Yes, they're here, don't worry. Terrence Childs, who out there has seen the new Godzilla movie? I haven't yet, but my buddy Michael has, and apparently it's amazing, so... says, Food Yards on preview. There is always someone that starts that show. It's true. Classic for real. Fun fact, Canadian bacon was invented in freaking Hawaii. So was pineapple on pizza invented in Hawaii by a Canadian who was actually an immigrant to Canada. But suddenly it became a Canada problem. Pineapple on pizza is Canadian. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. Or Buffalo, New York. Whatever. Also, pineapple is a supreme topping on gluten-free pizza, vegan pizza. Well, that's disgusting, all of that. And I probably just got canceled by the entire pizza community saying that. You got canceled by the world. Vegan, what's one strike? Gluten-free, it's another strike. And pineapple on pizza. Blah. Let's throw some tofu on there. Ugh. Caven Maven, if you show up to Vegas Trek anniversary in a Sherlock Holmes outfit, I will buy you and your lady a shot, maybe several. I could bring my Sherlock Holmes outfit to Vegas when I go, although Sylvia will not be with me. I'll be with Samuel, so. But if you're going, I'd love to see you. Say hi if you see us. Terrence Childs, do you have anything from Stargate, like models or action figures? No, I don't. One man standing, pineapple on pizza. I declare, exterminatus. May imperial justice weigh in all balance. The emperor protects us from pineapple. Vegan yuck. Yeah. Neil Hammersmith. Need help. I have a Christmas ornament from the 90s that plugs into an old light. Any ideas what I can use to light them, since they don't fit into the LED light sockets? Just go to the dollar store and buy like a cheap string of lights. They're not very long, and you plug them into that, and you just scatter it through the tree. Classic for real. LOL, your reaction to my pizza comment is the most clippable thing this night. I go for clippable, man. There's a lot of clippable shit in my lives. Eric Martin, pretty soon I'm going to have pizza delivered. Gonna have to have pizza delivered, jeez. John Walker, $5. Let's hear some opinions on how dirty David Tennant was done on Doctor Who special. Agree or disagree? No politics, just character development. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't chime in, but if anyone in the comments wants to, go right ahead. I wasn't aware that he was done dirty in any way. Fleet Paw, $2. Cancel the vegan pineapple pizza eater. Vegan pineapple pizza eater. Sounds like you could make those lyrics work with the Purple People Eater song. Classic for real. Let me just say, it's hard not to side with Tennant when it comes to casting and whatnot. I don't know what you're talking about. Says I only eat one form of vegetarians. They have 4 legs and taste superb. I only went for vegetarians. Hey, I'll eat any lady that's a vegetarian. I'll even eat a vegan. I shame myself for that one. That's just bad. Quadricourse. I had a pizza with the crust made from cauliflower. It was gluten-free and tasted pretty good. Good for you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will never experience such things. Trekyards is here. He says, hey, Trekyards. I found the picture of us with Trekyards at when we met him at Birmingham. And I asked him permission if I could show it to you guys on the next live. And he said yes. So, who wants to see what Trekyards looks like? Anyone? I will wait. I will wait to hear who wants to hear what Trekyards, or see what Trekyards looks like. Caven Maven, pineapple on pizza is a great sweet and salt combo. I'll fight. Phaser set to stun to you lovely people. It's fine. You're allowed to be wrong. That's fine. My store did a mushroom steak, really, really nice, and I normally swear by beef. Ooh. Fun fact: mushrooms have a lot chemically in common with steak, which is why a lot of faux meat juice is made from fermented from mushrooms. Nice. Well, you know that humans share DNA with bananas? Neil Hammersmith. We bought a new tree and have so many ornaments on it. It looks like an alpha quadrant tree for all. Or Alpha Quadrant free-for-all. My God. My God, I'm having a night. Cave and Maven, for your information, way out of left field here, but I introduced Scooby-Doo to my 5-year-old daughter today. It took me back for sure. Nice. 60s Scooby. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Yeah. Classic for real. Cauliflower pizza is super dependent on its toppings, but I really appreciate the cracker-like texture. Call me crazy. One man standing says, show us. Do it. Do it. Okay. That are vegans and vegetarians. The captain didn't mean you guys. He meant cattle and hogs. Everybody wants to see. All right, let's see what Trekyard looks like. So now every time Trekyard comments, you know who you're dealing with. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There he is, right? Oh, he's the one in the middle. I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's him there. Apparently, he was so drunk, he didn't even realize that we took this picture. And he was afraid to come talk to us. Do we look scary? Do we look scary to you? Do we look scary? He's short, too. Look at that. That's Trekyard. And now you all know the secret of Trekyard. Take that for what it's worth, I guess. There's a guy in my town who makes a gyros pizza with tzatziki sauce, and it's oh, that sounds really good. That sounds good. Classic for real. Sorry, Trekyard, but I'd rather see either of the LaForge sisters. Oh my goodness. Squadra Course. He's probably wearing cool sci-fi armor. That's what his name brings to mind anyway. John Walker says, I will give you $20 for his face. Wait, I mean face reveal. Yeah, that. Well, I already gave it, so give me the $20, John Walker. Classic for real. Alpha Quadrant tree for all. Dude, you just rejected a great pun. I did. It's my dyslexia kicking in. I had to correct myself. Trek or not, I am not that special. Oh, you're special, Trek or not. We love you. You should. You don't want to know what I've done to that picture since I found it. Joe Brown says, home from work and greeted with a live with the captain. The evening is good. Welcome home, Joe. I was going to go somewhere with that, but I decided not to. I'm done. Says, I missed the local German restaurant with the Jaeger schnitzel with spätzle and good gravy. Sounds good. Squadra Course, are you guys still playing STO? Been trying to pick it back up. I haven't played in a long time. How does Fleet Paw look like? We already showed Fleet Paw in the last live, I believe. Last live or the one before. He was in a hotel room and he had no shirt on. It was quite the tease for everyone. Trek or not, LOL. I shame myself with the disco top. I was not afraid. I offered you both a pint, LOL, and not short. I'm not short, 5'11", LOL. I know, I'm just bugging you, man. I'm just bugging you. I don't remember you offering us pikes. I think we would have taken you up on it. We would have taken you up on a pint. Although I think we were getting ready to leave, so. Classic for real. Trekyard looks exactly what I imagined him. No joke. Also, Sam looks like he's trying to cosplay as David Tennant trying to grow a bad mustache. Fleetpaw says, taller than I am, Trekyard. Trekyard says, the Squadra Course, I was leaning in. Wasn't sure which way was up. Up is the opposite to how you'd fall. Just for the record, when you're drunk, if you're falling a certain way, just go the opposite way. That's up. Eric Martin, yes, I love German restaurants, but they are hard to find up here. Caven Maven, when I put Q ornament on the tree tonight before Yoda, wife, why would you put Q on the tree before Yoda? I said, Q was not leading the council when the Jedi Order fell. Fleetpaw, $2. That's a scary thought. What have you done? I don't know if you're talking to me or who. Caven Maven, only 20. Oh, what I did to the photo. Caven Maven, only 27 likes. Give me a break. We talked about Sherlock. Right? Darn it. I got Eric mixed up with Fleetpaw. See, no wonder I got nightmares and got all mixed up. Well, they are both nightmare fuel. So, Caven Maven, randomly pick a book on the shelf, and we must talk about it, or else the stream ends. Randomly pick a book on like a Sherlock Holmes book, Caven. I think that's what you're saying. Classic for real. Does Sam ever lurk in the Foley lives, or is it like 3 a.m. over there? It's like 3 a.m. over there, but he's sometimes here. He sometimes does lurk and watch while he's in bed. It's kind of creepy. Who knows what he's doing under those sheets? Sometimes even comments. But yes, he does sometimes watch. Says, sorry for getting you mixed up with Fleetpaw. To Eric. Peter Lukaku, $5. Hey, Kat, my phone died, so I'm watching you on the big screen. I can see everything. Laughing my ass off. Did you always have that mole? Yes. If it's a big screen, I should do what I do to Eric. It just terrifies him on his huge TV. It's like, hey, how you doing in there? That's a pretty cool room. What is it? Put that away. Don't hold that. Eric says, I'm not sure how I feel about that mix-up. Sternbahn Alk, I love chicken schnitzel with Jaeger sauce. Slade the Space Marine, good day, or good evening, Cap. Permission to come aboard. Permission granted, Slade. Fleetpaw, that's an airlockable offense, Classic for real. Great. Now there's a non-zero chance I get just inspired Sam to try to grow a mustache again. He doesn't want facial hair. He says it's itchy. So, Fleetpaw, I'm much more attractive than Eric Martin is. No, you're not. No, you're not. And by the way, Fleetpaw, if you come and visit, Eric just lives like half an hour from here. We can go visit Eric. So you can meet Eric in person if you want. Caven Maven, let's salute and do a drink. Do I have to donate? Seems sad that I have to donate for a drink. We all win when we join together to drink. We can have a drink. That's fine. I'll do a shot right now. But I mean, all you people say, if I ever meet you in person, I'll buy you a drink. Well, here's your chance. You can super chat in and buy me a drink now and hang out with me and chat with me like we're at a pub together. But you know what, Caven, I will have yet another shot of this very good salted caramel Canadian cream liquor. I barely know her. Dun 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 dun. Wouldn't stop me. Excuse me. Gross. One man standing. Maybe I can beat that. Fire up my VR and watch you in a giant cinema. Not quite the same thing, but sure. Squadra Course. Sam's probably watching on his phone, so his PC has more resources for rendering. You're not wrong. John Walker, $5. Here's one. For some reason, it will only let me send $5 amounts. I'm not joking. It's confusing. That is very confusing and weird. But thank you, John. Olivia is here with $2. I'll get here to see Foley. I got to get here to see Foley eyeball. Yeah, I was asking if this looked infected to anyone. Does this look infected to you? Shark or not, almost did a Michael Keaton voice there. Gave me Beetlejuice vibes. Classic for real. Almost says Sam doesn't want to grow facial hair. Phew. Anyway, last time I'll bring this up. LOL. Stern Von Ulk, I always watch on the TV via the Apple TV and the YouTube app. Only problem, have to have a second device to comment. Yeah, I do that too. I watch a lot of lives on my big TV and I just have the phone with the same stream going so I can comment. Eric Martin, Cap likes me. He really likes me. I do. You're awesome, Eric. Stern Von Ulk, Sam with a mustache makes me think Joe Dirt. Oh my god. Says to Fleet Paw, good thing you're not the captain. He has the final say about the airlock thing. He might send you to the airlock. After all, you never go visit him. I know, right? Maybe he's afraid I'll airlock him if he comes and visits me. I don't know. Stern Von Ulk says maybe for Drunkyards or Trekyards. Yes, Trekyards is great. Mechanic Sammy. Classic for real. I wish I had bothered to have kept a record of all of the $10 to $20 drink shots I did on lives in case we do ever meet in real life. There you go. Trek or not. Big quest. Who took the pick? Big question. Who took the pick? Sam did, or his dad did. I think Sam did. I think he's holding it. It's like a selfie, but it could be his dad. His dad was with us as well. So, Bill W Jr. 2. What are you drinking? Oh, I'm drinking Wayne Gretzky Distillery, number 99, salted caramel Canadian cream liquor. 100% fresh Ontario cream, 17% alcohol. It's good, and I can thank Eric Martin for this. I'm not a Wayne Gretzky fan nor a hockey fan, but you don't need to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's fine. It's fine. Squadra Course. I have to take down my projector screen soon. Makes me sad. Oh no, that is sad. Slave, the Space Marine. How many shots till you pull out the bottle of it's green? That's a good question. You mean this bottle? I don't think this is the green stuff. This is Saurian brandy, and it's not green. It's notoriously not green. So, but yeah, that is my Saurian brandy bottle. Slimy and satisfying. I'm just gonna put this back now, but it's always up here. I wish it actually had like Saurian brandy in it. Stern Von Ulk, Sam and his dad will be in the Avalon film being released on Thursday. I have it on good authority. They will be in the opening scenes. Yeah, his dad was visiting at the time they were filming, so yeah. And of course Sam will be in it. Can I ever be in one? No, of course not. Why would the captain want to be in a fan film? Why would Sam put me in a fan film? Would he? No, not really. Whatever. Olivia Julius, $5. I guess a Foley eye is better than other Foley products. Gotta go to sleep. Gotta wake up super early. Glad to see you're still alive and kicking. Thank you, Olivia. Good to see you are alive and kicking as well. So, thank you. Good night. Cave and Maven, when we talk about all of this streaming and whatnot, what is the memory that first stands out? Yeah, keep reading. You are stumped. It's okay, no worries. People love to hear what you think. When we talk about all of this streaming and whatnot, what do you mean by that? Streaming and whatnot. What is the memory that first stands out? What do you mean? Live streaming? I don't know. Clarify. Eric Martin, Cap, quit sticking your eyeball on my big screen. I have to keep hiding under my Grogu blanket. Oh my goodness. Fleetpaw, I wouldn't airlock you. Yet. John Walker, Cap, I tried sending you different amounts from $2 to $100 tonight, but it only lets me send you 5. Is there a problem on your end or mine? That'll be on your end for sure. No idea why you couldn't do that. That's really weird. Olivia Julius, I guess number 98 whiskey has to be wimpy. Probably. Trek or not, seen the Fallout TV show trailer? Looks great. I haven't seen it yet, no, nor do I really give a shit. So, there's that. That Junkman, yes, Captain Foley is live. Nice. I am live and alive. And good to see you, Junkman. I am glad you're here. How are you this evening? I hope you're well. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you. Classic for real. What would be the best meal to have with Wayne Gretzky 99, would you say? And why is it vegan pineapple? Well, that's just fucking disgusting. I wouldn't eat vegan pineapple pizza with anything. And this isn't really a good meal drink. This would be great on ice cream. It's a dessert drink for sure. Eric Martin, I bought it for you because of the salted caramel, not because of Gretzky. Don Ranger Power. Do. Hi Don. You mighty morphin Don on Ranger Man. Slay the Space Marines. Oh wow, the bottle. Red headliner. Oh Captain, my Captain, give me motivation to finish this article I'm writing. Also, have you ever tried Smoke Wagon Bourbon? Delicious. I have not tried that. And the motivation you need to finish the article is finish the fucking article. That's an order from your captain. Done. I love delivering. That's a cool bottle. It is. Cave and Maven, you made my day with the brandy bottle chug. It's always up there. John Walker, where can I buy a Canar bottle? It needs to be a bong. I don't know. Well, actually, there's a company that makes Star Trek wines and beverages, and they have a Canar bottle. But there are other places to grab them. I just don't know where offhand. But it would make a great bong. Bill says, wasn't Data the one that said it's green? Or it is green? Well, it was Scotty that said it in TOS when he was getting the one alien guy drunk. They kept drinking, and he kept trying to drink him under the table, and Scotty ran out of alcohol, so he pulled out like his precious bottle of like single malt scotch. But before that, they were drinking something, and what's this? What are we drinking? And Scotty's like, it's green. And then, yeah, in Relics, when Scotty was aboard the Enterprise D, Data was pouring a drink, and what's that? It is green. It was just a reference to the episode of TOS. Cave and Maven, let's just make a Star Trek film. Okay. I'm down. Classic for real. Can I say that Sorry and Brandy looks like it would be fun in the bedroom for more than just drinking, or would that be too much? It would not be too much. You're exactly at the right place with the right people with the right frame of mind. At least me. I don't know about everybody else watching, but Cave and Maven fan film. I'd join even if it was an extra that dropped the wrench. That'd be the spanner. That Junkman. So what does NCC stand for? Does anyone really know? really even know. There's a couple different takes on that. One is Naval Construction Contract, because it is the Space Navy essentially. So NCC stands for Naval Construction Contact, or Contract, sorry. The one I like from Beta Canon, which is in one of these books actually, is Navigational Contact Code. So each navigational contact code is different. That's why the different numbers after the NCC. So there are other ones that people have come up with. I don't think there's any official canon answer to that, but there you go. Olivia Julius, $2. Do you think Orville is canceled? No, I absolutely know it's not canceled, and it will be back soon. Don't worry. Kevin Maven, clarify, streaming and whatnot. Why do you do it? What makes you tick, man? What makes you tick, my man? Why do I stream? Why do I stream live? I don't know. It's fun talking to you guys. We like to be a channel. We are a channel that prides itself on knowing the people that watch, and I like to get to know you guys. So that's why. And it makes me feel good sometimes. If I'm in a bad mood, I come on a stream, I hang out with you guys, it cheers me up. It's like therapy. Kevin says, it's cool that Trek Guru does this stuff randomly. What makes you want to do this? I just told you. Sturm von Alk. Avalon is Josh Irwin's baby. Oh, I know it is, but Sam has a lot of influence with it as far as helping to edit and revise scripts and doing the special effects. And I'll send you green screen of myself to put in your film. I'll never ask Captain Foley if he wants to film green screen and be in your film. I've talked to Joshua Irvin, though, and he wants to have Captain Foley on at some point. So look forward to that eventually, maybe. I don't know. I should read the rest. Features just about everyone involved in current fan films. Reach out to him. Like I said, I already have. I know Josh very well. I've talked to him many times about being on one of his as Captain Foley, and he's like, absolutely, man, anytime. He'll try to find a way to include me. So even so much as calling a Federation class dreadnought a Foley class. See, I don't know if you remember that episode, but it's a Foley class, and it was a Federation class dreadnought. That's because the Foley class dreadnought model wasn't available yet. It wasn't ready, so Sam just used a Federation class, and then they said in the script it's a Foley class, and it absolutely wasn't, and it kind of pissed me off. But hey. Don says, I honestly doubt that the Orville is canceled. Yeah, it's not. Don't worry. I know things. Eric Martin, I hear NCC means Naval Construction Contract. Yes, that's the first thing I said. Urs says, put a cork in it with the vegan stuff already. John Walker, okay, I'll look into it on my end. Thanks, guys. I don't know what to suggest to you. Look it up on Google, see if it's a problem that many people are having. A lot of people can't super chat from their phone for whatever reason, and then they restart their phone and it works fine. So I don't know if you're restarting your phone or whatever way is the way to go. I don't know. Kevin Maven, not likely hockey and being Canadian does not liking hockey and being Canadian does life suck. Does it hurt when others frown on you when you tell them? Fuck no. Not every Canadian likes hockey. It's just like when you cross the border into Canada, there's not instantly snow. No, not everybody likes hockey. Most of the people I know don't even like hockey. So no, absolutely not. And I'm proud to say fuck hockey. I don't like hockey. Hockey can suck a big bag of dicks. I'm not a hockey fan. Classic for real. Hashtag red headliner. Just curious, what is the article about? I'm trying to finish up on a novel on a deadline right now, actually. Oh, you're asking what the article he needs to finish is. I gotcha. Not a band account, $2. Will Starfleet Academy be dark and gritty for a change? No. Apparently, from the last we've heard, which really is, it's supposed to be like Saved by the Bell. That kind of vibe. It's like, oh, for fuck's sakes. Urs, I was saving you. Scotty, here is a glass. That junk man, do they have mellow yellow in Star Trek? What about in Canada? No, they don't have mellow yellow here. And no, they don't. Ozzy, Data said it's green in the Next Generation episode. Relics, yes. Gavin Maven, if you could pick one hero out of all Star Trek, who would look into your eyes before you pass in your red shirt? Before I pass in my red shirt. If I could pick any one hero out of Star Trek, who would look? Jadzia Dax. I don't know. Bill, oh, that's right. I was both of them. Memories. It was green whiskey. Fleet Paw, was in $2. Synthetic Scotch. Synthetic Commanders, exactly. Classic for Real, $2. $2 to say these streams are a highlight of my week. Well, thank you, Classic for Real. You're not the only person that says that. A lot of people say that they really enjoy them. It really takes a load off. It's a fun time to hang out, and I need to do more of them. So I feel bad when I don't do them, like I'm disappointing people. So hence why I'm here, because you all made me feel guilty. That goes back to the question why I stream and why I do this. Because you make me feel guilty if I don't. Just kidding. It's fine. Caven Maven, Janeway, if higher than Picard on my Christmas tree, I would have never guessed I would have placed it that way. Wife, Janeway is badass. She is. Eric Martin, Synthahol. It has no bite. Caven Maven, 36 likes. Like it. Life is without purpose. Let's get it to 50 so I can explain all of this to my wife. LOL. Hi, wife of Caven Maven. Hello. How are you? You're probably very lovely. And thank you for allowing him to watch anything he wants, I guess. I don't know. Hi. Professor Brainy Specs, how do you know things about the Orville? I was in LA recently, and I was visiting with Doug Drexler. That's what I'll say. Classic for Real. Fun fact, did you know that cork you're putting into the vegan chat is also vegan? Yeah, but I'd rather eat a cork than anything vegan. Ironically enough. Probably tastes much better. Yeah, that's so instant snow. There's no instant snow in Canada. The instant snow happens way earlier in South Dakota and Minnesota. Trek or not, in the UK, lots of people despise football because they are constantly surrounded and bombarded with it. That would be soccer, my friend. Get with the program. But yes. Classic for Real. LOL, not gonna lie, a Saved by the Bell literal high school Star Trek Academy sounds kind of fun, but then again, we already have that in Prodigy. What? Prodigy is in no way like Saved by the Bell. The fuck are you talking about? Fleet Paw. Well, I guess we will know if Mir Foley is on screen instead of Prime Foley. Mir Foley loves hockey, especially when someone's neck gets slashed with a skate. Haven't even thought about what Admiral Foley might like. John Walker, $5. Captain Foley, do you think Garrick could beat Mr. Bean? Yes. Yes, I do. Caven Maven, hey has to answer that. Money, money. Garrick could beat Mr. Bean hands down. Doesn't need a car. John Walker, do you feel guilty? Thank you for giving us drunken nerds a talking space. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. Bill says, why did the chicken cross the road? Don't know. Classic for Real. Am I seriously the only Saved by the Bell fan? I love Saved by the Bell. Doesn't mean I want a Star Trek show that's like Saved by the Bell. Caven Maven. One time I had a cork fall into my mead, and it felt very Vega. I think you mean vegan. Totally joking. It's okay. Whatever you like and do. Saved by the Bell is not like Prodigy. Suck it. Exactly. Bill says, knock, knock. Come on in. Door's open. Who's there? The chicken. That's why the chicken crossed the road. Eric Martin, when I heard Canar was fish juice, I cringed every time they drank it on screen. Yeah, it's gross. And I love the different vintages. Sometimes it's like very liquidy, sometimes it's thick. It's like, ooh. Apparently, thick stuff is the more aged stuff and much better. Tastes much better. It's more of a delicacy. Sabretooth Raptor says Threshold Voyager episode should be omitted. The Warp 10 barrier should be able to be broken, and that Voyager episode didn't make sense. I understand limits, but it could be written differently. Absolutely. Totally agree. Ozzy says John McClane wants you to order a pizza to the 30th floor. Yippee-hey, motherfucker. Trek or not, Warp 10 is when the logarithmic curve on the warp scale touches the vertical axis, which is like infinite speed. Yes, that's exactly why they did the Warp 10 thing. You're 100% right. Trek or not is a nerd. Speaking of, he's been working on the Foley class doing interiors. He's been building the Foley class interiors and building the captain's cabin, the captain's love den, if you will. Well, infinite velocity to be correct, yes. Cave and Mavens, can we do a shot for the famous person you would like to meet? A famous person I would like to meet. I would love to meet like Henry Cavill. I would love to meet Todd Stashwick, which I'm very likely I will meet him sooner than later. Famous person I'd like to meet. Optimus Prime. Trek or not, everywhere all at once. Yes. Classic for real. Sorry, Threshold is canon. We need our salamander people. Sabretooth Raptor, Quark's funniest comment. I just shared a bottle of Canar with Damar. That rhymes. That always got me. Caven says, build that cabin, Trek or not. Foley's Love Shack. Yeah. Caven Maven, you talked about who you'd like to meet without a shot. This is real, dude. Do the shot. Then give me $20 super chat, bitch. Everyone else? Not everyone. One person put in $20 super chat. And I gave you a free shot. I don't want to get slathered necessarily. So, no. I might do another one a little bit later. Classic for real. Also, everything, everywhere, all at once is the threshold of movies. Yeah, it is. And Bill says, I would have liked to have met Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan. If you ever watched Iron Eagle. Like, yeah, that's why they call him Ronnie Reagan. Yeah. Ronald Reagan would have been cool. I kind of like Ronald Reagan. And don't... Politics be damned. I don't give a shit about politics. They're people I like. I don't care about their politics. So... But anyway, because you can't say anything these days without people getting all in a fucking tizzy about it. So, anyway. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, check out my Captain Foley personal channel tomorrow at 8 a.m. I'm releasing my comparison of the Tomy Enterprise with my Polar Lights 1/350 scale. It's worth it. It's a good video, I think. Also, I did a really cool thing today that I've been meaning to do for years that you'll see on the Captain Foley personal channel soon. I've always wanted to make like music video type things and tributes to certain characters. So I did a Optimus Prime tribute video, and it's to a very awesome song. I'm not going to tell you what, but it'll be on the Captain Foley personal channel soon. I'll probably be doing a few more. I've been saying for years I needed to do this before I had editing equipment and didn't know how to edit. And I was just talking to Sylvia about it like last week when we heard the song that I particularly wanted to use in the car. I'm like, oh my God, I need to do that Optimus Prime thing that I've been talking about for years. And so finally today I had some time and I'm like, I'm going to do it. And it turned out wonderfully. I loved it. So It'll be up in the Captain Foley personal channel soon. Classic for Real says, I'm just saying, everything, everywhere, all at once, tops threshold salamanders with freaking rocks. Trekyards, if you could meet a fictional character, who would it be? Sherlock Holmes. Other than that, I mean, Captain Kirk. I would love to meet actually Captain Kirk. I think that'd be great. There's so many fictional characters I'd love to meet. Indiana Jones. Like, come on. Bill says everyone get all in a tizzy because they have never outgrown their diapers. Yeah. John Walker throws in $5. Thank you, John. Captain Foley, do you remember Murr, a Nickelodeon show named Space Cases? A ship of space cadets that got lost in space. I needed more of that show. I've heard of it. I've never seen it. And since John's thrown in quite a few super chats, and he can't super chat more than $5, which I don't know if I believe him, but that's okay. I will have a shot. Also for complainerson that says I should take a shot. Cheers. Classic for Real. What fictional character would you like to meet, specifically in the captain's room of the USS Foley? Sylvia Tilly. Again, there's so many. I don't even know where to start. Anyway, moving on. Jason is here. Hi, Jason. Sabertooth Raptor. I would like to meet Richard Dean Anderson. Richard Dean Anderson would be cool. Classic for Real. Whoa, Jewel State was in Space Cases. I also met her at Denver StarCon. I mentioned Jewel State is amazing. I love Jewel State. Trekyards. Top of my bucket list is Stewart and Brooks. I have no idea who that is. I won't count my chickens, though. Who is Stewart and Brooks? Captain Stuart Foley and Avery Brooks? I don't know. That junk man. This might get me transported, but the episode The Inner Light is overrated. Great idea, but once you see it, not that good to rewatch. Dude, I 1000% agree with you. A lot of people say it's the best episode of TNG. It is fucking absolutely not. Inner Light is a shit episode of Star Trek. It's a fantastic piece of science fiction and of storytelling and writing, and the concept is amazing, but it's a shit Star Trek episode. It's well acted. That's fine. It's not a good episode. It's the same with The City on the Edge of Forever for TOS. It is not the best TOS episode by any stretch of the imagination. Yes, the concept is great, but you could put any other characters from anything else into that, and it would still be fantastic because the story writing and the premise is fantastic. Inner Light and City on the Edge of Forever are both very fucking highly overrated as far as Star Trek episodes go. I 100% agree with you. It will not get you booted. I've been saying that for years. Thank Christ somebody else agrees with me. Yeah, Inner Light kind of sucks. I don't really enjoy it. So, anyway, hope that cleared that up. Moving on. Bill says, who is Sylvia Tilly? If you have to ask, I'm not going to tell you. Classic for Real. Here's Jadzia Dax and Sidney LaForge and 7 of 9, and you chose Tilly? Yeah. Season 1 and Season 2 Tilly? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. 100%. Jadzia Dax would definitely be up there as well, but she's basically an old fucking man, so ew. And Sidney LaForge, 7 of 9, Trekyards. Patrick and Avery. LOL. Oh, Stewart and Brooks. Gotcha. John Walker, Captain, please do not do not do that thing with my honor by accusing me of lying. I have no reason to. I know, I'm just fucking with you. It just seems like a weird problem to have. You can only super chat in $5 amounts. I've never heard of anybody complain of that. I've heard people complain that they can't super chat, but a $5 restriction. I don't understand what's happening. Try it on a different device, maybe. Fleet Paw. Which version? Prime or Mirror? Lieutenant Tilly or Captain Killy? Well, Captain Killy might be a little too much for me, but she was way more attractive. And I do kind of like the strong personality. But I really like Tilly, so. Fleet Paw. It won't get you airlocked, that junk man. We agree. Classic for real. Okay, what do you think of TNG Tapestry then? Tapestry's great. Tapestry is a fantastic episode of Star Trek. It involves Q, it involves an alternate version of Picard, and it very much is a fantastic Star Trek episode. I absolutely love Tapestry. Totally different premise, but there you go. Tim McCaffrey, one of my good friends, looks just like Jill State. It's weird, but I would not complain either. But get her out of that friend zone, dude. Just saying. Kevin Maven, Inner Light is great. Eat me. No, I will not eat you. Kevin Maven, it's overrated, but it's a great show. It's a great piece of television and science fiction. It's a fantastic story. It's a great idea. It's just not a good episode of Star Trek. It's fun and all, but you could take Star Trek out of the equation and it would still be just as good. So, bah. Professor Brainy Specs, I think Darmok is highly overrated. Darmok's not bad. I don't think it's overrated at all. I don't think people are like, oh, Darmok is the best episode of Star Trek ever. So I don't think it's overrated. Kevin Maven, not bad of an episode, but really overreacted. Kevin Maven, I can't super chat. Let's drink. Too lazy to try something else. I enjoyed the TNG show where War fast Riker to kill him. That'd be called Ethics, is the name of that episode, and it's not a great one either. Again, a very great morality piece, and a very relatable story to a lot of people. But it's just okay as far as TNG episodes go. Classic for real. At another chat with another channel, it would only let me super chat in 20s. Too bad it's not tonight. Sorry, Foley. It's all good. I have no control over that. It's not like we set things before the live. You can only super chat this much. John Walker, sorry, Captain. I'm gonna piss you off, but Ensign Rowe was hotter than Dax. Teach their own, man. That's why we have different preferences in women, so we don't fight and kill each other. Because you can have Ensign Rowe. I would not be getting in your way. I would not be cock blocking you. I would help you. I'd be your wingman to help pick her up. I do not want her at all. So, not mad. I just disagree. It's very wholeheartedly. Classic for real. Also, can we say that one friend of Picard's in Tapestry is really smoking hot and definitely worth being perma blue shirt to be in bed with? Yeah, she was absolutely hot. Yeah. Trek or not, given the low number of new Trek episodes, what is your standout Strange New World episode so far? The last one of season 1. Forget the name of it, but it's the alternate reality one. It's just the finale of season 1. Other than that, I think Tomorrow was great. But yeah, if I had to pick one, it would be the finale of season 1. Bill says, besides Code of Honor, what is the worst episode of all Star Trek? Worst episode of all Star Trek. That can't be Code of Honor. Well, Angel 1 would be up there. I'm not sure. Sabretooth Raptor, I did play the Dominion War game. I liked it, but unfortunately my game disc split while it was in the drive. It was buggy though. Gabriel says, Dak? Dak, like Luke's Rio in the Snowspeeder? Dak, get the tow cable ready. That Dak is greater than Ro? Probably. Cave and Maven, both Dak is greater than Ro. I thought there was one Dak. Esri's super cute though, if you're talking about the Daxes. Cave and Maven, baby Dak by herself or himself. I know, fucking know what you're talking about. That junk man, Jadzia Dax, is the hottest lady in Star Trek, hands down. She's definitely up there. And as a series regular, yeah, probably. But, I mean, TOS had some beautiful goddamn women for like one episode, so that were part of Starfleet. So, man, it's all a matter of opinion. Trekyards, Equality of Mercy. Yes, that's the name of the episode. That's my favorite Strange New Worlds episode. Mr. X, indeed, good night streaming about Terry Farrell is as a teen. Cave and Maven, yesterday's Enterprise is pretty epic over everything. After all these years, it's hard to knock it. Yeah, yesterday's Enterprise is like, dare I say, the best episode of Star Trek. It's the most Star Trekiest of Star Trek episodes. It's hard to pick one best episode of Star Trek, though, but it's definitely way up there. Yeah. Fleet Paw, the opposite of balance of terror, equality of mercy. Yes. Mr. X, Captain Rachel Garrett was a cool captain. She was all right until she got shrapnel in her head. Tim McCaffrey, Shades of Grey was the worst. I know there was a strike, but still. I mean, the story around Shades of Grey, if you took out all the clip scenes, like that short little him getting stung by, I think that was fine. It just showed the lack of writing, obviously, because of the strike, and just it felt cheap because they're using clips. Other than that, yeah, it's up there as one of the worst. So that Junkman, Shades of Grey is the worst TNG episode of them all. Also, the child is fucking disgusting. I hate that episode. Trekyards says, I liked Garrett. I thought she was all right. The Junkman, LOL, at Tim McCaffrey, we think alike. Fleetpaw, Haven from Star Trek, or TNG, Season 1 is pretty bad. We got Luoxana Troy and Mr. Home, but the rest of the others, yeah, Haven's not great. The alien chick in that one was smoking, though. Yeah. Cave and Maven, people will hate me, but Data's Day is one of the best episodes just because it throws in the daily shit. I totally agree with you. I've said that before. As far as TNG episodes go, Data's Day is great. I love the day-to-day aspect of seeing his routine. So, yes, I agree with you, Cave and Maven. John Walker, yes, Captain, I'm currently doing everything from my phone. I haven't had a computer since the 3.5-inch floppy disks and Windows 98. I don't know. We got to use an iPad then. See if it does the same thing on an iPad. Jason Hurdle, I like the Orville TV show, as do we all. Sturm von Ulk, DS9 in the Pale Moonlight is my favorite standout episode and probably the best of Trek episodes. In the Pale Moonlight is the best episode of DS9, I would say, easily, and it's definitely way up there as far as the best of Star Trek. But I would prefer yesterday's Enterprise over in the Pale Moonlight. That junk man, am I the only one that wanted Picard to end up with Vash over being with Crusher? Well, he was never really officially with Crusher. I mean, it kind of was a little bit at the end, but Vash was all right. I liked Vash a lot. So, Stern Von Ulk. It isn't the most Trek episode, but it is probably the most mature. In the Pale Moonlight, yeah. 100%. 100%. And they worked the Star Trek element into it just beautifully with the morality of what happened. So it's still a great Trek episode, but that is a fantastically written piece of television. It's just great. Don Don says, I love the Space Cases. Walter E. Jones, whom I loved as Zach in the Mighty Morphin story. I know this is hard to answer, but let's try. Oh, the thing moved on me. um, whom I loved as Zach in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was in the Nickelodeon series as well. Nice. Caven Maven, what is one thing that Trek hasn't told in a story? I know it's hard to answer, but let's try. No idea. They've covered a lot of shit, so much so that they've even copied some of their own shit. So, Mr. X, Captain, thoughts? What happened to the USS Syrah? I have no idea which ship that is, so. Don Don, I can imagine Nickelodeon and Wild Brain teaming to digitally restore and remaster Space Cases in high def from original film negatives. Stern Von Alk, DS9, Far Beyond the Stars is great as well. That is another fantastic episode, yes. And it's still a great episode of Star Trek. Yeah, 100%. Fleet Paw, $2. A computer, erase that entire personal log. And I can live with it. I can live with it. Yeah. John Walker, sorry, Cat, that wasn't meant to sound sarcastic. That was entirely true. No, I believe you. I believe you. The Syracuse saucer. Oh, what happened to the USS Syracuse? No idea. I think it was one of the battles from the Dominion War. Would be my guess. Don Don, teaming up, rather. Eric Martin says, pizza's here. You ordered pizza? You bastard. I hope it's a vegan pizza. Gluten-free with tofu and pineapple. Ordered pizza. Bragging about having pizza. Dickhead. Caven Maven, if you could cast a crew over all shows, who would be your crew? We've had this discussion on lives. Well, Data would be there. Jadzia would be there. Spock would be there. 709 would be there. They would definitely all be on the crew. Pilot-wise, I'd probably go with Tom Paris. I'd probably want Tuvok there as well. So, yeah. Trek or not, Trek even covered cloning in that weird episode of TNG. And they covered it in Enterprise as well with Similitude. Classic for real, Far Beyond the Stars is a true chef's kiss. That's how you do a tribute episode. Yeah. That Junkman. Is there any canon on what happened to Geordi's mom? I just remember the episode she was missing in action. I think they explain. She was not only was she missing in action, but she was killed on that mission, I believe. I don't know this. I don't remember the specific. And so. Classic for real. When you were talking about the crew, you missed the most important one, Tilly in the ready room. Well, yeah, I didn't want to include Tilly. Everybody's like, why do you like Tilly? Everyone's harder than Tilly. So I didn't want to mention her. So, but yeah, she'd be in my ready room, chained to the wall. Kevin Maven, you're great on your crew choice. Enjoyed the Paris and Tuvok. Yeah. Eric Martin, I liked Esri. She was a sweet little package. Absolutely, she was. Fleet Paw, I can answer that, Mr. X. The Syracuse lost its saucer. The drive section either stored or retired. Then Geordi took it and rebuilt the D with it. I think she served in the Dominion War. Bill, a piece of Star Trek trivia I heard I would like to confirm. Did you ever notice that the number 47 shows up a lot in the movies, TNG, and all series? Yes. Yes. So it's an ongoing joke. Like GNDN, goes nowhere, does nothing. I heard that after last episode of TOS aired, before being canceled, that 47 days later, man walked on the moon. True? Probably. Sounds about right. Kevin Maven, TNG is overrated. Let's just come to terms. It's your opinion. Stern Von Alt, gluten-free with vegan cheese. I wouldn't wish that on Kai Wynn. Ozzy, the E wasn't Worst's fault. No, it wasn't. Classic for real. She'd be with me. She'd be in my ready room, chained to the wall. How can you be sure you're not the mere Foley? You can't, and that's the fun of it. Sabertooth Raptor. Chekhov and Ahura should have made an appearance in TNG or even DS9. We got to know what happened to Spock, Scotty, and Bones. We should have seen or gotten some insight into their lives after Star Trek 6. I totally agree with you. 100% agree. Merrick Bruggs, sorry, I am way late. I saw a video saying that Playmates action figure line is dead. Yeah, I don't know how true that is yet, so I'm not going to talk about it. Caven Maven, TNG, love it. It's my childhood, but do you remember the first time you watched TOS? It was epic. The Flower Spock episode is hands down great. I mean, that's an alright episode, sure. Captain, I've been drinking, still respect me. It's never an excuse for being an asshole. Not that you're being an asshole, I'm just saying, people are, oh, I was drinking. That's why I acted like an asshole and treated you like a complete dick. It's like, oh, well, that's not really a good reason. Not saying that you're doing that, but just saying. No, I grew up with TOS, so I don't know. Everybody asked me what's the first Star Trek. I don't know. I was a kid. I was a baby. My brother Steve was 10 years older than me. My brother Sean was 7 years older than me. So they loved Star Trek. I just grew up with Star Trek around. I remember seeing the first episode of TNG, but I don't remember. But I was like 13 or 14 when that came out. I don't remember what my first memory of TOS was. Classic for real. GNDN actually stands for, well, I don't want to attract the wrong attention, but you know. I don't know what you mean. So, Caven Maven, I've been drink, sounds hilarious. Fleetpaw, TNG is not overrated. Classic for real, LOL. Whichever version of Foley you are, I'm loving this. Well, I'll put it this way. Downstairs, in me and Sibyl's bedroom, there is one ring in the ceiling and 2 hooks. That's all I'll say. Trekyards, what did you think of Chaos Walking, if you have seen it? I haven't seen it. John Walker, Kai Wynn would only eat boiled turnips and cabbage in a pit till the end. She deserves to eat that. That Junk Man, it's very hard for me to watch any Loxana Troy episode. It's a shame. Stern Von Alk, TNG was hamstrung by the great bird of the galaxy. Only in the first season, yes. First season only. Mr. X throws in $20. Take a shot of Kanar, Captain. I don't have Kanar, so I will drink what I have. This shit's good. Thank you, Mr. X. That is amazing. Cheers. Eric Martin, my mom really likes the empath episode of TOS, and I can't understand why. I fucking hate the empath. That is a fucking awful episode. I despise it. Trek or not, I think my earliest memories of Trek are watching it with my dad when I was about 4. Oh, nice. Classic for real. Sorry, Trek or not, was that yesterday? Because you look so young in the picture. You look young, it's fine. Classic for real. Okay, to explain, every time I see GNDN, I say, it is goddamn. Okay. Professor Brandy Specs. I didn't become a Star Trek fan until I saw the Doomsday Machine on a late Friday night around midnight when I was 10. Oh, that's awesome. Gave me a ring and 2 hooks. That is for a swing. Yeah, we have a swing. We also have some other things. So I'm just saying. Mirror Universe, Captain Foley or not. Classic for real. Fun fact, when Kai Wind and Ducat got sucked into the power race, they were doomed to forever eat vegan cheese and pineapple pizza. Oh my god, that's awful. Kevin Maven, yeah, I'm just some random dude. I really appreciate your views on Trek. We are around the same age. We got into Trek. Cool time, my man. Absolutely, man. That junk man, oh well. Oh well, unlike those in Canada, I need to get to bed. Later, Captain, and others. See you later, junk man. Thanks for stopping by. Classic for real. The empath rates pretty high on worst episodes ever. Does it really? I didn't think it did, but it should because it's a piece of shit. Trek or not, I can confirm I have aged. That was 2018, wasn't it? Or 2019. 2000? I don't know. I don't know when that was, actually. The Way to Eden is pretty cringeworthy. Yes, yes it is. Yay, brother. Kevin Maven, need a Star Trek online fleet. Fleet Allegiance is totally cool and casual group. We also have the Trekyards fleet in game. You can go join us. Sabretooth Raptor, I think the Romulan War could have saved Enterprise had they made it. It was, if they constructed it like the Dominion War, in my opinion. Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They were just hitting their stride when they got canceled. Because of Les Moonves, this fucking dickhead in charge of CBS that hated sci-fi and Star Trek in particular. Bill, did you ever notice that the music playing when the Doomsday Machine is on screen is the same song as Jaws? Similar, yeah. I never really noticed that before, but now that you've mentioned it, interesting. Fleetpaw, if you want to know what the other things they have are, you need to subscribe to Trekyards After Dark on OnlyFans.com. Yeah. Captain and Admiral OnlyFans. Classic for real. Can we get a shout out for Mark of Gideon being one of the worst episodes so far conceived by humankind for literally anything? Yeah. Yeah, I'd buy that as one of the worst for sure. John Walker, $5. I drink and I'm an asshole. I'm not apologizing, but I will do my best to not make it the chat's problem. Mike's eyes at Fleetpaw. Classic for real. Is it true that when talking about Enterprise, Les Moonves kept referring to it as Star Wars and kept talking about Jedis and lightsabers? I believe so, yes. I believe that's true. Kevin Maven Foley, I appreciate you more than words can clarify. Let's talk about Indiana Jones' Dial of Destiny. I loved it. I thought it was great. The shark in the water, the boat in the water. Fleetpaw, flans, Foley, not fans. Trek or not, do you like the Chronicles of Riddick's movies, Captain, i.e. Black, Pitch Black, etc.? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Hold on just one second. None of your business. Eric Martin, I wish Manny Cotto had been brought into the Enterprise staff sooner. You and everyone else, yes. Kevin Maven, I agree. Dial of Destiny was a good take. Love the bullshit. No. Love the bullshit. No, you out. Let's get back to what the fans want moments. Yeah, absolutely. Classic for ooh, Pitch Black. It's Chef's Kiss. Kevin Maven, wow, I've been drinking. Harry Kim was God. Stern Von Ock, TOS, The Alternative Factor, never seemed like Trek to me. Seemed like generic sci-fi story in Star Trek frame. Absolutely, yeah. Um, yeah, actually, that's a great way to put it, because it kind of wasn't Star Trek. It could have been anything. Could have been a cheap, cheesy B movie, honestly. Trek or not, the fourth movie is in the works. Oh, nice. Classic for real. It's just occurring to me that the same Tomy that makes both the 1-350 Enterprise and the Transformers, etc., also makes Flan. What is Flan? Dave G Sound. Hey, Cap, just wanted to say hello real quick. Going to bed early. Thank you for saying hello, Dave. Good to see you. Get your ass to bed. Go to sleep. Stern Von Ulk. Thought Dial of Destiny was boring. Couldn't finish it. Okay. You definitely missed out then. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It could have been Gilligan's Island. Okay. Bill says, was Alternative Factor the one with Terry Garr? No, that was Terry Garr was in Assignment Earth. Alternative Factor was with the guy with the funky face appliances for his beard that kept getting thinner between shots and then got thick again because of the way they filmed it. And he was from like an alternate dimension. They needed to close the door of the dimension. There was two of him. There was an evil one and a good one. Classic for real. Also, flan is a gelatin custard dessert. Cool. Trek or not, do you ever watch Rail Cowgirl Cap live streams from her train trips in Norway? Really cool. No, I have not watched that. Darth Maul says flan, pronounced flan, is a Mexican dessert. If it's pronounced flan, then spell it that way. Melted Copper. Dial of Destiny has the same issue. Sad on the edge of indie just being sad. Yeah, the fact he was old was a little bit annoying, but it happens. Dave and Laura from the Antimatter Universe. Yes, the Antimatter Universe. Thank you. Cave and Maven. What's good 20 years from now? Marvel? Mm-hmm. John Walker. I understand how I can miss the nuances of the episode Equinox, but the decisions of their crew made no sense. Do you know what the fuck happened? Yeah, they needed to use or kill these interdimensional beings to get energy to keep their ship running. I would need to go back and rewatch it to get the nuances of it, but yes, that's basically the gist of it. Stern Von Hulk, the Alternative Factor could just have easily been set on Gilligan's Island and it wouldn't have changed the story. Yeah, okay, yeah, 100% agree with you, yes. Jeff W. Saw that the Star Trek movies are airing on the MGM Plus cable channels this month. Cool. Bill says Assignment Earth. Wasn't that supposed to be an episode that was set up as a spin-off series? Yes, that was a pilot for the Gary Seven show, which would have been called Assignment Earth, I believe. So, yeah. Yes. Cave and Maven, Dial of Destiny was great compared to what Disney has been putting out. Sure. Dial was a decent send-off for Harrison. Yeah, absolutely. Trek or not, I think the Equinox encountered one shitty race after another, which hammered them, probably made them go a bit nuts. Cave and Maven, Solo was an epic horde send-off. Cosmo, hey, Cosmo. Stern Von Hulk, 20 years from now, AI-generated TOS and movie-era Trek being indistinguishable from original or real life. Oh, absolutely. 20 years, you're not going to know what's real and what's not. So, anyway, Cosmo probably already mentioned, but Playmates Star Trek figures got canceled. No Wave 2 figures. Yeah, I wasn't sure how official the news was, so I haven't talked about it. Dude, do you do comics other than vape? I want to know your favorite comic series. I used to do comics. I used to be big into Ghost Rider. I had all of the new Ghost Riders, and I still do. I still have them in the other room. Also, a lot of Sherlock Holmes comics. Other than that, Punisher. I love Punisher and the Punisher Armories. I think those are fantastic. So Punisher, Ghost Rider. I've got a bunch of other assorted comics. I got some Star Trek comics as well and some Star Wars. So yeah, I'll have to do a video sometime soon looking through my comic collection because I think that'd be very interesting. I haven't really looked at the comics in a long time and not really into them anymore. So Curtis Simpkins, smoke gets in your eyes. Well, it's not really smoke, but that's okay. Good to see you, Curtis. Bill, is that a dog, a baby I hear in the background? Oh my Christ. Seriously? Bill, you're not new here. I have 2 pugs and a chihuahua. That's what you hear. Does it look like I would have a baby? For the love of God. Oh my God, I hate having to clarify this every time. It's these assholes. There's Precious, and there's Lola and Dot. David Maven, Sherlock always comes back. It's true. Stern Von Alk, any scuttlebutt on one tricorder? Yeah, it's coming along. They actually just released an update 2 months ago. They're moving as fast as they need to move to make it good. So it's coming along. It's still in the wind. Don't worry. Everybody's like, oh my God, it's not going to happen. It's going to happen. Don't worry. Kevin Maven, I really want to do a Sherlock Reed series. Then go do that on your channel, man. Dave and Laura, it's easy to have morals with your bulkheads intact and your crew's not starving. Yep. John Walker, that's all. That answered more than I thought about. Darth Maul, the Playmates toys were barely on shelves. It was basically online altogether to get them. Yeah. Mr. X, Captain, you prefer the physical models or the CGI ships? Personally, I completely adored the 6-foot model of the Enterprise D. I like both, honestly. Both can be done equally as well or as poorly. I do kind of prefer the old school models, though, but some CGI is indistinguishable from that. So there you go. Trekyards, which actor would you love to see play Sherlock Holmes? Tom Hiddleston, I think, would be good. That's Loki. Combe Fior would also be amazing. A lot of people have potential to be good Sherlock Holmes. Stern Von Alk. Damn it. Any scuttlebutt on the one tricorder? Yeah, I already answered that. Kevin Maven. Bill, you're not new. Dave and Laura. Ghost Rider comics ruled. I think he said that I got boxes of them. Classic for real. Pugs are adorable and precious as babies, though. Pug life too real. Curtis Simpkins says, hey, they can be your babies, Captain. Oh, they are. Dave and Laura, keep calm and pug on. Darth Maul, the captain got some bad poutine in his stomach to make noises. Jeff W, so no more Trek Playmates? I don't know. I saw a video today about it. I didn't watch it, and I wasn't sure how official it was, so I don't know. I might talk about that at some point soon. Kevin Maven, no, Sherlock is not loved. Let's do a Reed series. John Walker, you are raising those toothless targs for food. They look tasty. Classic for real. Tom Hiddleston, aka that one guy that Taylor Swift may or may not have dated randomly. Sure. Kevin Maven, I've never been a part of the Sherlock Reed series. Let's do it. Great character. Who cares about pugs in Star Trek? Kevin, I think you need to subscribe to the Captain Floyd personal channel then. Bill says Benedict Cumberbatch was great as Holmes. Was a great Holmes? Yes, he was, but fucking for the love of God. Let's just leave Holmes in the Victorian era. There's no need to modernize Holmes. But whatever. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it there. It's coming up on the 2-hour mark. Plus, my phone's about to die because I have no battery power left. So, Merrick, though, says, so the rumor is just action figures are dead. Ships and role play will still continue. Oh, nice. Because, yeah, they still have the Protostar to come out, and they also have the Prodigy Tricorder and Phaser, I believe. Kevin Maven, I love Trek, but come on, Sherlock doesn't get that love. I mean, Sherlock doesn't get that love. You know that Sherlock Holmes and Dracula. There have been more shows, movies, Broadway plays, musicals, everything about Sherlock Holmes and Dracula, the two most famous fictional characters of all time, than there has been of any other media. Like, Sherlock Holmes gets the love. Absolutely, he does. Have you ever seen Puppy Dog Pals on Disney Channel? Probably not, but give it a try. I hear Lola and Precious are the stars. I've definitely heard of it, and me and Sylvia watched some clips of it. So, Kevin Maven, Foley, a great Canadian. I appreciate what you do. Thank you, Kevin. Cosmo, Depp in a Tim Burton-esque Sherlock Holmes, maybe. Depp would probably be good, yeah. You know who absolutely sucks is Robert Downey Jr. His Sherlock Holmes is fucking atrocious. Yeah. Classic for real. Ah, yes. That's totally what the name of the channel is. Sherlock Holmes Yards. Darth Maul. Who else is surprised? Billy Eilish is a lady lover? Who cares? Light, my sir, appreciate you more than you. Appreciate you more than you. Okay. Sherlock Yards. Yes. All right, guys, I'm going to call it there. Thank you for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic evening. Join me next time I do this. Check out my channel, my Captain personal channel tomorrow. It's a comparison video between the Tomy Enterprise and my Polaroids 1/350 scale. It's a good episode. It's a good video. I think you'll really enjoy it. So check it out. Go subscribe over there and enjoy them. And on that note, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Actually, tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a live. We're going to be ranking Starfleet captains in a tier list. So show up for that. So until next time, live long and prosper. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody.